YouTube should be up and running.
Okay. Show is live. Microphone.
Hi.
Making sure you knew.
So I didn't say anything inappropriate?
Yeah.
Alright. NFHS is starting, so I will be back.
As your reminder, youtube.com/chargervision.
you don't need to come. What? Get the hell away.
I paid $10 for it.
What the hell are you doing?
What
Actually, stop, bro. I'm getting this done. Stop. Go sit down. Go sit down with people. Stop. Get away. I'm going.
Here.
Go sit down.
I'm sitting over here.
No.
I'm not going to do anything.
Get. Alright, come on.
battery's like.
Why is battery stuck?
What camera are you? Is he 3?
This is 2.
It's okay, I'm here.
Get away.
I'm here for you. I'll sit on that. I would definitely print it. Look at it. It's like coming off the wall. Lobster camera too. I think you're supposed to follow them. You follow them when they're walking up. I've already done this too.
That's not me. That's Nate's show. What?
You're next.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's spring signing ceremony. We have 6 athletes that are going to be signing to further their careers. Very excited watching them move on from here and play. They've contributed amazingly to their time at Heritage Hall. For each signee, when we call them up, family and coaches, please meet them at the table where they will sign. And we will have a video for each one of them. They'll get to watch them sign, we'll have to take the pictures, and then go back to their table. Today, our first signee is going to be Hudson Harris, who will be playing football in college.
I'm Hudson Ferris, quarterback for Heritage Hall, and I'm signing with the University of Wisconsin-Platteville.
83 straight district victories for Heritage Hall coming into tonight's game. And with a misdirection and a fake, and he's looking for Trip Thomas down the field, and that's a cut, and that's going to be touchdown, Heritage Hall. 61-yard touchdown pass from Hudson Ferris to Trip Thomas.
I grew up playing football in the backyard. I never really played football, like organized football, but I always played with my cousins, and then came to an open gym for basketball one day. Terrence and Gerard said, "You got an arm, you should come try out football." So I talked to Coach Bogert, signed up, and here we are. And I'm just very blessed for the opportunity to be able to play at the next level, and it's really a dream come true.
Hudson, it was the model of consistency for us in our program over the last 4 years. I don't think he missed a single practice in 4 years, let alone a workout. But his dedication to his craft on the field as a football player was uncanny towards almost any player we've ever had. He just came to work every day, wanted to get better, took coaching in stride, took constructive criticism really well, and he fought to be the best football player he could be.
Being a part of the Heritage Hall football program has meant a lot to me. It's taught me how to lead a group of men, lead a family, lead people to win, help people up when they're down, and it's taught me no matter how hard life hits you or football hits you, you can always get back up no matter what. One of my favorite memories from the Heritage Hall experience was in the quarterfinal game against Seminole when I rushed for my first varsity touchdown. That was my favorite memory.
His devoted nature to his teammates and to his team is unparalleled to what we've had around here for a long time. He again was one of the ultimate teammates that I've ever seen come through here. He had everybody's back. He took the fall for guys in a lot of cases, always wanting the coaches to see the best in his teammates. And then, like I said, his dedication to the art of quarterbacking and his will to just want to continue to get better throughout each practice is going to be a huge trait for him as he moves forward. And then his his dedication to just being a better human off the football field. He does a lot of work with his church, and I know that he's always striving to become better off the field as well.
I chose the University of Wisconsin-Platteville because they have a great community. Their athletics, their football program is very strong. They're considered the Alabama of D3 football. And then their academics are one of the best in the nation. They're really good at mechanical engineering, which is what I want to go into, and their community is awesome. Their coaches are super great. Their football team is great.
The thing about Hudson is he showed up here as a freshman. He was stick and bones, tall, rangy, was a wide receiver and a DB, and at the end of his freshman year, he came to me and said, "Hey, Coach, I think I want to be a quarterback." And I said, "Okay." And so from that point forward, he really he put his mind to being the quarterback, and he became the starting quarterback of our team, which led him to be the all-district quarterback for 3A1 this year, which is a huge accomplishment. But along the way, he was just always, when we were on the practice field, if we needed a scout team right guard, Hudson would be the first one to jump out. He was always willing to do the little things necessary to be a good football team and a good football player.
I would like to thank my cousins, my whole family, the cousins for playing football with me in the backyard growing up. I'd like to thank all my trainers, Coach George, Coach Manella, Coach Pfeiffer, Coach Mahala, just for always being there for me and helping me grow. I would like to thank the Heritage Hall coaching staff for being there with me through everything and help guiding me through growing in my football experience. I'd like to thank Mallory for keeping me alive, keeping me on the field. I'd like to thank my sister for always supporting me, going to my practices, games, always being there for me. I'd like to thank God for giving me the strength to get through everything and knowing that I can do everything through Him because He gives me the strength to do it. And then lastly, I'd like to thank my parents for always supporting me, taking me everywhere, all across the country, supporting me, paying for everything, and just showing me all the love that I need.
Hudson, just wanted to say thanks for always engaging with my kids when they were here with us in the gym or in the weight room. It's little things like that always got noticed by me and my kids when they would come home and be super excited that Hudson gave them a high five or said hi to them or played volleyball with them. So yeah, I just wanted to say thanks, and it didn't go unnoticed, and I'm just happy that they got to be a part of your experience here at Heritage Hall and learn some of those good characteristics that you have. Super pumped for you, man. I know that this has been a dream of yours for a long time to play college football. The Pioneers are getting a good one with you, and your dedication to football and to the team that you're on. Couldn't be more excited for you and to watch these next 4 years, because I know you'll attack this challenge just like you did here at Heritage Hall. And so we're going to miss you, but go out and tear it up and have a great time while you're up there, buddy.
Go Chargers.
Congratulations, Hudson. Our next signing today is going to be Noah Ragazzino signing the soccer at OCU.
My name is Noah Ragazzino. I play as a forward for Heritage Hall, and I'm signing with Oklahoma City University. I started at a young age playing YMCA soccer from age 3 to 5, and I quit for a little bit to play basketball, and then I restarted whenever I was around 10, and that's where my love started to grow for the game, and it has led me to be able to play to this day and the skills that I have now.
So Noah Ragazzino has been a huge asset to our program for the last 4 years. He has become a leader on the field. He's grown into that role over his 4 years here. He's a team captain and he leads by example on the field. He has all the attributes as a forward with his pace, his strength, his ability to beat people 1v1, to get into the box and then to use either foot, his left foot or his right foot, to get good shots off. He becomes a very dangerous player, especially in the final third, and so he's been a tremendous asset to our program in that sense, away from the field and as a leader to the younger players. He's stepped up into that role and has done that over the course of time. He's improved every single year, both his tactical game, his technical game, and his ability to be a leader on the field.
Ever since I was a freshman, I have been given the opportunity to learn from people older than me and my peers, and this has given me very good leadership skills. The family that has been provided by the Heritage Hall community and the soccer community specifically has given me a sense of belonging, and that's what I really appreciate most about the Heritage Hall soccer program.
Noah's going to do really well at OCU. It's my alma mater, so I'm excited that he's going to be there, excited to go watch him play. They're going to get a great kid that works his socks off on and off the field. He'll bring lots of good things to their program. I know their program very well, and I know Coach Martin is pleased to have him as part of their team. He will definitely help in the classroom. He's an excellent student and continues to lead and help lead our team in that aspect of the game. You know, as a student athlete, I think he's going to be a phenomenal asset to their program.
For my entire life, I have been, or I should say my soccer career, I have been around OCU players, I've been around OCU in general, and as I was making the decision, in my head, everything just screamed OCU, and I see it as a great place to develop and start my career in the soccer world and get to know people.
So as a player, Noah has been all district for 3 years currently. I would assume he'll probably make all district again his 4th year. Going into his senior year where you can be all state, I would anticipate that Noah is going to make the all state team. He is climbing his way up the goal scoring charts as all-time leaders at Heritage Hall. I think he has 9 goals this season, and we're just halfway through that. So we expect him to, you know, touching 20 goals on the season this year, which will not only help us, but will help the team moving forward to run in and try and get that 4th state title in a row.
First, I want to thank my coaching staff for being there every moment. That includes Tommy. Tommy, you helped me get to where I am today, and you also helped me out with OCU, which was a great help and helped me decide where I wanted to go. Fredo, I want to thank you for always being there and making me laugh on the bench. We always had great moments together, and I'm sad that we'll no longer have those. Matthew, ever since you came, you've just been the best ever, and same with you. It's just the moments that we've had, the bond. Like I said earlier, family is just all the togetherness. Finally, I want to thank my parents. Thank you for being there every step of the way and supporting me through everything, paying for those ECNL trips and traveling to play soccer and get me exposed to the country and colleges as well. So I really appreciate you guys along that process, and thank you.
Noah, all the best. Be excited to watch you play at OCU. I know you're going to do good things there. I know you are a hard-working kid, a kid that will come in and do the right things, both in the classroom and on the field. So I'm excited to watch your progression, excited to see what OCU is getting, and excited to watch the development over the next 4 years. Go Chargers.
Congratulations, Noah. We can't wait to see you on the pitch. Our next signing today will be Graham Murphy, signing at the University of Indiana for track.
Graham has been a staple of our program all 4 years. He came in here and did some pretty amazing things as a freshman, setting school records, and continuing to get better. Anytime you have an athlete, you want to see them get better every single year. And every single year we've been able to watch Graham take it to the next level. We know that he still has more in his legs too, so we're going to see that in the future and how that goes. But when you get someone in your program who can jump 7 feet over a high jump bar, it's a pretty special moment. And not only for him and for the team, but just for the sport in general. He makes the sport better. When people stop track meets to come over and watch high jump, that's a pretty grateful feat that someone is able to do. And having him here for 4 years, getting to watch that has been really special, and it's going to be hard to not be able to watch that for a while. So Indiana's getting a great jumper in Graham. It's always been a lot of fun for us here at Heritage Hall to be able to watch him jump. We always can kind of joke with each other, like, what's the next level look like? Because it's always been a vision for him. So I know that, being able to jump at the next level has been something that he's really looking forward to. He's going to bring not only a mindset of getting better, but he's going to bring a championship mindset. That's a goal. I already know he's looked up the records, he's looked up everything that Indiana has to offer, and that he's going to go out there and he's going to chase those things so that he can be the best. So Graham is obviously, he's been the best jumper here that we've ever had at Heritage Hall. I can think back to Graham as an 8th grader. Like, there was the buzz at our track meet that Graham Murphy just jumped 6'8" at 8th grade meet. And part of me was like, did somebody measure that wrong? Like, I don't know, that's really big for an 8th grader. I was like, I really want to meet this kid. And it wasn't a couple of days later, he was out on the track, and I kind of walked over to him and joked, and I was like, hey, prove to me that you can jump 6'8". And he walked over there and raised it up and jumped 6'8". And I knew he was a real deal right then, and I knew we had something special. Watching him set school records has been really awesome, not just because he set school records, but it's something that we've got to watch him celebrate that, not with just the team, but his family. I remember when he finally set the school record at Plainview, he jumped 6'10", and the first person over the fence was Harrison, just running over there and embracing him and making sure that, to share that moment with your twin was really, really cool. And then just watching, I'll never forget the look on his face when he called me after he jumped at the Texas Relays, and he knew he had jumped 7'1", and that's a really big accomplishment for him. Like, 7 foot was always the goal. And then just to know that he's got more inside him, he's got more in his legs. He's going to continue flying. He's going to get better and better. And to potentially have someone who is already in the ranks of what could possibly be an Olympian, that's a really special moment that you don't take for granted. He just brings a true talent to it, but he also brings a work ethic that he gets better, and he makes the people around him better. He's made me have to be a better coach just to understand what we're doing at the higher level. So just really have appreciated the entire journey that we've had with Graham. Hey Graham, just really looking forward to you jumping at Indiana. Hey, you're the Eagle. You've still got all the wind under your wings.
Congrats, Graham. Can't wait to see you fly that wall. Murphy family, you can stay put. Our next signee is going to be Harrison Murphy, signing for track at Tampa University.
Hello, I'm Harrison Murphy. I run track at Heritage Hall. I do the 300 hurdles, and I'm signing with the University of Tampa. So initially I played football. Football was my dream sport. I loved doing it. I played it ever since I was a little kid, but I never really got anything out of it. It was fun to play, but I never really got any PT. So my junior year, I quit football and I joined the Heritage Hall track team. And initially I started doing the 110 hurdles, which I really liked. And I was all right at it, but then my coach told me that I had the 300 hurdles. And so I was like, okay, I'll try it. And then I did it, and I was playing leapfrog over the hurdles, but I finished third, and I was like, okay, I could do this. And so I started getting lessons, and I started going to practice, and I started like putting my foot down and actually trying. And then I started winning, and what's ironic is the first race that I ever won was state last year, which is insane.
Harrison's really been important to our track program. Just watching him develop has been really a great journey to follow with Harrison. Being able to watch someone who's determined every single time that they touch the track. They never settle for being mediocre. Like Harrison is someone who always wants to give his full effort and holds that standard high to him, and he knows that even at his fullest effort that he always has more to give. So just having that determination out on the track has been a really good example to everyone that's around him.
No, yeah, definitely. Being part of the Heritage Hall program is definitely something special, and you can't find it anywhere else. I mean, during practice, you'll feel like you're going through it, but you'll look over to the right and you'll look over to the left and you'll realize that your teammates are going through the exact same thing. And like they're going to be doing the exact same thing with you, and so you never feel alone. And so that's what makes you can just keep going and stack days and just know that you're never alone. It's great. It's really a good place that we have here, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. I love it.
University of Tampa is just getting an athlete who is willing to just put his ability on the line and everything. Sometimes we have to do events that we're not crazy about, but he knows that it's something that can make him get better. So having someone who is vulnerable enough to go and compete at a level in all events and not just a specific event is really a really nice attribute to have that Tampa is going to be getting.
The reason why I chose Tampa is because when I initially met the coach, Coach Jor, he was a really good dude, solid, and like I really liked him. I talked to other coaches and no one really stood out like him, and I just felt like right off the bat I knew that it was going to be the place that I wanted to go. And so whenever I went and toured, it just solidified it, because the weather and the people there and the campus, it's so perfect, and I don't see myself anywhere else.
Yeah, so just having Harrison on our track team it's been a really fun journey. I just think back to his first attempt at the 100 hurdles or 110 hurdles. I remember him just getting out on the track, and he actually fell down and did like a barrel roll, and got up, finished the race, did like this really, like, we were all pretty impressed. He was pretty upset that, you know, he didn't run the race that he wanted, but, you know, he was determined, and next event up, he got up there and he knew that he was going to go get better. A really good memory of Harrison is when he set the school record at state. He ran his hurdle. He went into the 300 hurdles, ranked like 7th in state in the state meet. And I remember him coming to me and saying, "Coach Lyons, I'm going to win the 300 hurdles today." And in my mind, I kind of thought, okay, like that's a very big like feat. Like I know that you're going to go for it. And this is where we're sitting. And he just kind of looked at me and he's like, "No, I'm going to win." And I remember watching him and Graham walk off across the track or across the field together. Graham was going to hold his blocks for him. And I could just tell, like, okay, like the determination level is there. Like, is this going to happen? So I was lined up on the first turn. He hit the first 2 hurdles and just like flew through it, and I knew something amazing was happening, and all I could do is run with him around the track because I knew that he had the opportunity to go and win. And not only did he win, but setting the school record in that. But I know that was a really special moment that, you know, in my mind as a coach, like I first thought, I don't know, can this really happen? And then to watch it unfold in front of everyone was super great. Just, you know, and then getting to the finish line and watching him, he had his hands up on his head and he just had the biggest smile, and he knew that if he sets his mind and his goals, that he can accomplish those, that if he really pushes himself. So that was just a really like special moment to get to watch.
First, I want to thank Coach Todd and Coach E for the great help. I mean, I don't know where I'd be without you guys. You guys have been awesome to me. And I want to thank Coach Lyons for being so positive and optimistic. You've always kept my spirits high, and anytime I'm feeling down, you always just lift them right back up. And I don't know, I mean, you're just a great help. I'd like to give a special shout out to Graham. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't be running track. He started running in 8th grade. I thought he was weird for that. But I mean, now look where I am. I mean, we're on our up again. Yeah, I want to give a shout out to my mom, my dad for helping me. Not like helping me, but like they paid for everything. They are where I am today. I mean, they are why I am here today. And I'm so thankful for what they've done for me. And I could not be anywhere without them. I love them so much, and it's such a privilege to go to school like this. And I'm extremely grateful.
Harrison, so proud of you. Looking forward to seeing what you do at Tampa. But I know that maybe Tampa's not the end. Maybe we'll go and we'll watch you run at the Olympics. But really proud of you. Just stay determined, stay focused, and you'll be able to do great things.
Let's go Chargers.
Congratulations, Graham. Have fun down there in Tampa. Oh, sorry. Congratulations, Harrison. Come on, next up, we're going to have Dan Sanders signing for wrestling at OCU.
I'm Dan Sanders. I'm a wrestler at Heritage Hall, and I'm signing with Oklahoma City University. I got into wrestling through my dad and my uncle. My dad wrestled in college, and in 8th grade, I've always been around it, never really took to it, and then in 8th grade, I finally decided I want to start wrestling, and freshman year when I moved here, I started taking wrestling pretty seriously.
Gannon came in as a freshman as a really new wrestler and very inexperienced at the time, and bought into our program, bought into our coaching philosophy, and put in the work, the extra work on days off and at night and whatnot, that has been an example for the other kids that you can have success after starting the sport at a later stage. So.
Being a part of the Heritage Hall program has meant a lot to me. I think it's helped me grow as a person. My uncle being my head coach, he's always helped me a lot. I think I've grown a lot as a person, and just being a leader my junior and senior year, I think taught me a lot about just helping others out and growing as a person.
I think OCU really scored with Gannon as one of their athletes. His potential is very high. He still has a very big love for the sport, and I think he's going to have a lot of success there. Be a great partner to have in the room. His work ethic, I think, will definitely show.
I'm really excited to go to Oklahoma City. Staying close to home was a big part of it that edged me to go to Oklahoma City, and I know the coach pretty well. I used to wrestle at his club with him, and the wrestling team's great, the culture there is great, and then just getting a good education along with that is all big factors that help me decide where I'm going.
Gannon's technical ability is extremely high for how long he's wrestled, especially. This year he qualified for state, and we fell just short of placing, but had a great season, won Western Conference, beat a lot of tough kids this year, and I think again he's going to be a great asset for the OCU program.
I'd like to thank my uncle, my head coach, Coach Sanders, Coach Mosley for always being there, helping me out, bringing me up. And then I'd like to thank my teammates, always pushing me in the practice room, helping me out whenever I need it. And then lastly, I'd like to thank my family, my mom, my dad, my sister. They're always coming out and supporting me, feeding me, helping me out with everything. So,
Gannon, I can't even express how extremely proud I am of all that you've accomplished over the years. We've battled through injuries, we've persevered through some hard times, and you're going to go ahead and continue in the sport, and I can't express how much you'll be missed at Heritage Hall, but we're looking forward to continuing to watch your success. And having a nephew to coach has been a little difficult at times, but I think both of us kind of made it through it with unscathed and still have a great relationship, and I can't wait to see what everything you're going to do. Love you, buddy.
Go Chargers.
Congratulations, Gannon. Our final signing of the day is going to be George Robley, signing for track at the University of Tulsa.
I'm George Robley. I'm a sprinter here on the track team at Heritage Hall. I run the 100, 200, and then the relays, and I'll be signing to the University of Tulsa. Yeah, so pretty early on, my parents put me in a lot of different sports, and I think it became apparent to me and them that, I had a little bit of speed to me. I played soccer growing up, football, a lot of different sports. I even competed in some triathlons at the YMCA. So when it came time for middle school and they had a track team, I was like, well, it's a no-brainer. I'm going to go out and run. I was one of the faster people out there, got to be on the relays 7th, 8th grade, had a lot of success. And so, when I got to high school, it's pretty much a no-brainer to keep competing. And, through all that, been some ups and downs, but I'm blessed to be here and be able to compete at the next level.
George came here as a sophomore. The buzz around school was we got this really fast kid that came in from Southmore, and I was really looking forward to that opportunity to get to meet him. And then when I got to have him out on the track, it was like proof was in the pudding. He was ready to come compete, but not only as a competitor. What's great about George is he came in as a leader. He was ready to not only be a part of the team, but he was ready to lead the team. And I think that's a really good characteristic that we get out of George. George is always there. He can hold people accountable, not only himself, but he can lift the people up around him. So I'm really grateful that we've had him for the years here at Heritage Hall, just being able to not only get better in himself, but bettering people around him.
Yeah, so competing for Heritage Hall has, definitely been a highlight of, my life so far. Coming in sophomore year from a different school, we came in and we won the state championship in 4x1, competed really well also in the open 100 and 200. But I think my favorite part really has just been through the years, building a bond with my team, making friends. Now I'm a senior and I get to kind of shine a little bit of light on the freshmen, kind of give my 2 cents back to the team and the program. So I think probably my favorite part was just seeing people grow with me and compete. So yeah.
So Tulsa is getting an amazing athlete. Not only can he perform well, but he is in tune with his body. He's in tune with things around him. He's a hard worker at everything that he does. He's always willing to put in that extra work, not only for himself, but you'll see him out there working with other runners, whether that's helping them get better at the blocks or getting better at handoffs, whatever it might be. But they're getting an all-around leader, and I think that's just something that for any coach that we look forward to having someone who can sometimes, you know, especially in track, sometimes we see ourselves as an individual athlete. I'm running this individual event, but George sees the bigger picture. He's willing to go out and do any event that we put him in. He even, like this year, told me, he's like, I want to do the 4x4. That's just something that I know that I can do to help out this team. Wherever you need me, put me there. I want to be able to help us succeed.
So I chose the University of Tulsa for a number of reasons. One of them being, obviously, it's not too far from home. Also, my uncle, he played soccer at the University of Tulsa, so it's kind of been a school that's been on my radar for a while now. Got some family ties. Also, I've got a lot of friends on the team that are, 800 guys, and I'm really close with them, so they really kind of contributed. And finally, their coaches and the whole staff there really just made me feel wanted, like they wanted me to be there. When I committed, they were super excited to hear that I was coming. They're really trying to build up the sprints in particular there, and so I feel like I can be a really useful part, and they think I can be a really useful part to their team. Also, the conference, American Conference, got a lot of history, really respected conference, and so I'm super excited to go compete at a high level.
Watching them in his sophomore year, just coming in and fitting in a spot that we were looking for somebody in the 4x1, to watch him come in and just take control of that and watch them go and actually win the state 4x1 was a really big accomplishment at the 4A level. That helped us lead on to a state runner-up as a team. We couldn't have done that without all the people in the right spots, and George really stepped into that spot and did such a really good job. And then we look forward to that in the same situation this year with him in the 4x1, the 4x2, open 1, open 2, those areas like that. We're gonna see a lot of success for our team that'll help us give us that opportunity to go and win another state title.
First, I want to start off by thanking Coach Lyons. I mean, he's been huge in my development and my success. I also want to thank Coach McKeever, Coach Castle. I want to thank Coach Napa. He came in this year and he's really switched the program around a lot and really put a lot of focus into the sprints program. He's been great so far. Also, I want to give a shout out to my trainers, James and Larry. You guys have been huge for me. Everything you do is greatly appreciated. Then finally, my family, my grandparents taking me in. I'm forever grateful for sacrifices you made. And then also my aunt, the same thing, giving me a place to stay, just being supportive through all my ups and downs and all my accomplishments. And then also I want to give a shout out and a thank you to God. I mean, he's been here with me through everything. Leading the way through injuries, through ups and downs. I can always look into the Word and I know he's going to be there for me, carry me through what life may have in store.
Good luck, George. We're really looking forward to seeing what you do at the University of Tulsa. We see their program and how it's starting to grow, and we know that you will be a really important attribute to that because you're going to help grow a program that is in a space where they're looking to do that. Go there, be a leader just like you've been here all the time, and Tulsa has really landed a good one.
Charger Pride.
Congrats, George. Can't wait to watch you run your Tulsa. That concludes our signing day ceremony. If you would like to re-watch the replay, you can find it on Charter Vision's YouTube channel. Students who are here, please hurry on back to class because it is starting now.